Hi everyone, this is Brian with Anderson Pens, and today we're going to take a look at the Sailor Barcarolle. Let's take a look. For 2017, Sailor came out with a new line of pens called the Barcarolle, and they've come in 4 different colors. Basically, we've got black with gold trim, black with rhodium trim, red and blue with rhodium trim. Now this pen is a little bit different than the standard 1911 or Pro Gear sized pen. We'll compare those in just a minute. This pen is a brass barrel construction and has a snap cap, so it's a little bit different. Let's take a look at the black one here. And nice looking pen. It's a little bit slimmer, but with the brass barrel, it does have a little bit of heft to it. It's got your standard Sailor clip, and the cap band here says Sailor, Japan, founded 1911. Maybe one of my favorite parts of the pen here is the cap with the anchor logo. It's got kind of a nice brushed pattern in the background. Very, very attractive looking. And if we look at the gold version, gold's kind of nice looking too. So nice looking cap. It's a matte black and it's a friction fit cap, which is real nice. And it posts securely. So this is the length in my hand posted, but unposted, it's actually a pretty good length. So either way that you do it, I think it balances very well. A little bit further back, of course, when you post it. These pens have a little bit longer section. Now without the threads, you can pretty much grab it anywhere. There's a little bit of a tiny step here, not too bad. You won't have to worry about threads getting in your way. Little trim ring at the end of the section. And these pens use the standard Sailor 14 karat nib. Exact same nib that you're gonna find in the Sailor 1911 standard or the Pro Gear Slim. So in fact, they're interchangeable. Same exact feed, and they are friction fit. They pull straight out of the section. If we unthread the barrel here, they're cartridge converter. The standard Sailor converter or cartridge, they are proprietary. Got a nice heavy trim ring here. And it's just really a nice solid weighted pen. A little bit of a departure from Sailor, where most of their pens are fairly lightweight. Even their King of pens are lightweight, but this is a little bit more substantial. It's not heavy, and it's got a nice click to it. The red is a nice matte red. If you want a little bit of color, and the blue is a very pretty matte blue with rhodium trim. And they all have the black, polished black section. So easy to swap between pens if you have more than one. You will notice on the matte pens, the section is not matte, it is polished. You look at the black real quick. Black is basically the same thing. We've got the gold trim. Now instead of the rhodium plated 14 karat nib, we have just the solid gold look to it. These come in fine or medium nib widths only, but of course, if we have the nib available and you're looking for something different, we are more than happy to help you out and put in a different nib of your choice in there. So, nice looking pen, kind of mid-price range, in between the 1911 standard and the full-size 1911. But a nice different pen in case you want something a little bit heavier. Now let's compare the Barcarolle with some of the other pens in the Sailor lineup, just to give you an idea of their size. Okay, so here are the 3 other popular Sailor pens. We've got the Barcarolle kind of in the middle. To the right, we have a 1911 standard, so you can see the size is very similar. A little bit thinner on the Barcarolle than all the other models. I have a 1911 large here on the left. And over here on the side, I have a full-size Pro Gear. So it gives you kind of an idea of how big they are. Almost same size as the 1911 large in length, but a little bit thinner than the 1911 standard. So add a little extra weight on for the brass barrel, and I think you've got a nice combination there. Something that's completely different than the rest of the Sailor lineup. Same style clip, everything looks pretty much the same. So they have that consistency going for them, but a completely different model, which is not something that Sailor does very often these days. Let's take a look how they are posted. And again, fairly comparable to the 1911 standard in length posted, as well as the Pro Gear. So nice length posted, very nice pen. So there you have it, the Sailor Barcarolle. Be sure to check us out online at andersonpens.com or our store in Appleton, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching.